45 minutes to see if we can hack a game, and we're going to see if we can do this. My name is John Riggs. How are you feeling? Think what?
Woo! Woo!
And I'm just going to show you how to edit graphics, edit colors, and edit text. This is a crash course because again we only have 45 minutes, so in the interest of time, we're just going to rush through this really quickly.
Wait, are you going to take suggestions of what to do?
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm taking suggestions along the way too on what we're going to hack. All of these individual elements are also on the Gamester81.com website. So if you go to Gamester81.com, you'll see all the videos on how to do this too. But let me show you a couple of ideas of why you would want to. You can take a game like this. Donkey Kong, you've heard of it before, whatever. Mm-hmm. It's quite literally Donkey Kong, all right. And you can do something like this. Make it so it's the Freddy versus Jason edition of Donkey Kong. No, this is great. You know. Something like that. Tossing machetes down there, you know. Another great example would be something like this. And this is at my booth. If you stop by my table, you've probably seen this. This is the original. It's called Cosmo Police. Galavin. Came out in Japan for the Famicom. But you can take a game like that and turn it into something like this. Wait for it.
Oh.
Yeah!
Pretty cool.
Oh boy.
Alright, so we're going to take a game, Super Mario Brothers. Oh, and the other thing I want to point out too is, I knew nothing about hex editing before doing this, so if you don't know anything about hex editing, perfect, neither did I. And all the programs I'm using are free. So you're not paying any money to do this. You can hack all the ROMs you want and still play the ROMs just fine. Putting them onto a card is another panel for another day. But I'll show you how to edit some, show you how to do that. So I use a program called TLP, which stands for Tile Layer Pro. It's absolutely free. All the links, again, are at Gamester81.com. And all you gotta do is open the ROM, and I'll show you what that looks like. This is also my work computer, so if you see like weird folders and emails pop up, don't pay any attention to those. I have one already kind of pre-built, pre-set up. Talk about preparation here. All right, never mind that says SRGE, because I did the same thing for the Seattle Retro Gaming Expo. When you open it up, this looks like nothing but a garbled mess. Don't worry about that, that's the code. But if you scroll down far enough, you'll see what looks like graphics, or bits of graphics. They're called pixel blocks. And pixel blocks are in 8x8 squares, like you see here. But you see some fireballs, and here's the top half and bottom half of a flag. Here's the top half and bottom half of a Goomba. But there's only one Goomba, even though it walks, it's animated. It's because it uses the same animation, and then it flips the frame to give it the walking animation. So you get one, that's all you get. The colors look a little wrong, and over here in the palette editor, you can change the colors. The colors aren't going to change the in-game colors. It's just for your own. It's just for your own self. So you look at Mario. This is going to grow up to be a big Mario. You can drag and drop these over to the Tile Ranger, just so you can see what they look like. I'm going to do this here. If I can, much easier with the mouse. So I can grab one of this. Start to take shape a little bit. This is easily one of his walking animations or running animations. And this is just for your own benefit. This is just to help you see exactly what this graphic is. It's not as easy as changing one thing on Mario, and it changes for all of them, because Mario has several frames of animation. So if you change one thing, you've got to change every frame of animation. And he still looks a little weird, so we're going to change that. Again, not going to change the thing, but I know Mario's hat is red, so I'll choose red. Skin is not blue. Yellow-ish. It's like an orange. I'll give him orange, just because. And it's only for your own personal benefit. That's going to be brown. That's not bad. But if you change it over to the palette, go to the Tile Arranger, it looks a little bit better. So if you change anything on here, the tile editor is what changes the game's graphics. So if you remove that, and say that the net frame of animation will have that part missing in his hat. And so we're going to change him into you. You're going to be Mario. If you don't mind.
Yeah!
Okay.
I'm Mario, great.
Awesome. So we'll remove his hat. But you'll be an instance of Mario anyway. You can change this word for, pixel by pixel and all that, but it's easiest just you can just use borrowed sprites. So I'll open that up. Like for instance, I want to grab, say, the ghost from Pac-Man to be a Goomba. So here's Pac-Man. Same thing, scroll down far enough. Some games are laid out better, some of them aren't, you just kind of have to look around to see what there is. So you see, here's him looking, and I'm going to find the Goomba. So that's the top half, that's the other top half. The bottom half will be the bottom half of his monster ghost element. So now a Goomba is a ghost from Pac-Man. You can save it along the way, I'll recommend it. And I'll recommend saving as different elements, so I'll save this one as it should have been in the first place. PRGE, I'll keep it lowercase p because I'm too lazy. I'm going to call that good. Now, we've got to find someone to change as Mario. I'm trying to think of what game you might look like, or what game you might recognize as. Maybe...
It's R-E-T.
What's that?
It's R-E-T.
R-E-T. I can't open it up in an Atari game, I wish I could. Oops.
So I'm Mario?
Yeah, we'll make you Mario-ish. Oh, because nobody just has a file full of ROMs on their computer or anything in it. I think it's in the, you know what, I saved it in the folder starting with F. And then there's ROMs folder. Not that I have every game here. Well, what do you look like? Maybe someone from Star Tropics.
Oh boy.
You don't have
What
to
do you mean,
make,
oh boy?
you don't have to make me look like Mario.
Okay. Well, I appreciate that. How are we doing for time? Oh, we're about 10 minutes into it already. So that, it's still kind of hard to see what that is. But you, again, see what Star Tropics, you can pull that over. There's that. Oh, this is when Mikey turns into looking like a girl. Why not? Yeah, let's not do that. We'll find another instance. Let's change something else. So instead of throwing fireballs, what do you want to throw?
Cats.
Cats? Love it.
That's,
So we'll grab
that's the idea.
and the fireballs are only one frame, so we could do, so it might be like a cat's head, I guess.
Sure.
Sure. Fortunately, it's not Nintendo graphics, so you just have to use your best judgment on what a cat's head would kind of look like, I guess. Well, you know,
Perfect.
not known for my detailed skill here on what to do.
That's beautiful.
That's
so good.
of course it's a cat. There we go. There's a cat.
Yeah, all right. It's pretty good.
And I'm gonna drag and drop this over here too, and then I'll flip that around so it gives it a little tumbling animation at least when you're throwing your cat's head at the imposing ghosts or whatnot. Let's go back to Mario here just for a second. Now this is again not very Mario-like. I'll remove his hat. I'll give him hair. Whatever. Yeah. I mean, it's not going to be anything close to perfect, but again, in the interest of time, and you're going to have much more time, and you can do whatever you want with these here. All right. So then, maybe this, which you can kind of see over here. Oh, he has a mustache. We can get rid of that too. All right. That looks ridiculous. All right, we'll call that good. So maybe you like that. Why you would, I don't know. You can also copy and paste. So you're like, okay, I like that part. So I'm going to highlight that, Control-C, Control-V, and now you have another element. So I'm going to move that over here, because he has like 6 frames of animation. You can divide it down to 2 frames of animation if you want.
Just make all of them be the same animation.
So he's just hovering?
Yeah.
You could. Of course you could. All right, let's do that. It's your game. I don't care. Whatever you want. That's the best part about it. All right, so we're going to be... he's going to be... They're standing, or... You know, just him with the legs being kicked out. That's going to be all right. So that's all that. That's the... He's 8 pixels tall. So copy that. This is going to be really silly. I love it.
It's going to be amazing.
It's going to be amazing, of course. you have to drag it. When you drag it off to the element, like there, it'll still stay there and you can still drag it around, but as soon as you click anywhere else, as soon as you click anywhere else, then it locks into place. Like that. This is ridiculous.
You should change the Koopas into dogs.
Into dogs? You can.
No, you should change them into Mike-and-Ikes.
Mike, like the candy?
Yeah.
Well, first we gotta find the Koopas. Now, again, and you can scroll around through this up and down thing just for other. This is just for your own benefit. Again, it's not going to change the in-game graphics, but it does kind of give you sometimes a better view on, like the growth mushroom. Anybody give me a suggestion on what makes them grow?
Pickle.
Pickle? Love it.
I love pickles.
Oh, perfect. I'm trying to think if there's a game that has a pickle in it that I can just borrow the graphics from, like a Bubble Bubble wouldn't have pickles. They have cake and stuff.
Burger time?
Yeah, burger time.
Good call. Now let's see if the Burger Time pickle. It might be a little bit too tall, but we can work with it. Is that the pickle there? That looks highly suggestive. All right. You know what? We're gonna roll with it. And you don't have to use up the full. If you want to delete the part so it's only half of it, that's totally fine.
Pickle food.
And it's going to take on whatever colors it was. And again, I'll show you how to change the colors too. Now, whatever color it may be, actually it might be kind of funny anyway.
What are you doing now?
I'm removing the part so because the super shroom is like 2 pixels wide and 2 pixels tall, or 2 pixel blocks wide and tall. You can just use the one, it'll be fine. But the hit detection will still stay on the one, even though there's no image there. So growth is that. How are we doing for time? All right.
Brick should have smiley faces.
The bricks should have smiley faces? Is that what you said?
That's him.
Oh, no, that's fine. I don't.
Yeah, that's
Well, I 100% agree. The bricks should have smiley faces.
That's very true. Too true. How did I not think of that? Yeah.
It's the same cat, yeah. I have one thing that I can do. That's all I got. Any other suggestions while I'm doing this? Anybody?
A coins should be.
Oh, what was it again?
Side on action.
Sorry upon action, oh no.
Trying to think of how that would work.
Coins should look like bricks.
You know, and that's just as easy as moving these bricks into the coin elements. So that's when you hit the block and then the coins pop up, but I know there's another coin element like down here.
Like literally coins.
Like those be coins?
Yeah.
I don't see why not. Oh, and here's the other part of the bricks that are, let's make that the same one all the time. And then and that's the brick shattering effect. We'll do that there. And so the bricks look like coins, and the bricks look like bricks.
Smiling bricks.
And it's like smiling bricks, of course.
Of course.
The Koopas should be Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, just give him a bandana.
Oh, I don't see why not. I mean, we're already. I'm trying to think if there's a element in these balls. I might like make it look like their face or their head or something like that. The Koopas should look like Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. We could always just put them, give them bandanas.
Yeah.
Well, if you give it a bandana, that's as easy as just adding where the eyes are. Oh, that's not a Koopa. That's a Hammer Riddler.
Same family.
They can also have
Same thing. Here's the Koopa right here. I don't know. Something like that. We can turn this, and then sometimes we'll run into this element too. This is mostly for older Famicom games, but Toad doesn't want to transfer over here. What kind of Toad is going on there?
Toad should be a literal toad.
It turns out the toad is flipping you off when he says that the pizza's in another castle.
Or it could just be Slippy.
Could just be Slippy Toad.
Yeah.
Like Toad is only half of this because it's the same thing mirrored. So whatever you do on this side, if you give Toad one horn, he'll have two horns.
Nick, give him horns.
All right.
A horny toad.
He's absolutely.
He's a horny Toad. That's the comedy right there.
Only that he flips people off.
Well, that's not going to happen. This game is censored. I'm going to lose the middle finger. There we go. Now he's not flipping anyone off. Practically doesn't even have any arms. What do you think of that? I'll chop them both off for you. All right, 6:16. Well, in the meantime, let's save that. And let's check it out for a moment.
Oh boy.
Oh, of course we're going to play it.
Oh no.
This is gonna be amazing.
No, I didn't change Small Mario, and I didn't change some other elements yet. But you'll see. Let's see what we got so far.
Oh no.
Can I go?
My computer's running a little slow. See, there's the... And now the eyes, and I was going to mention that too. The eyes is a transparency. You see there's three colors there. Well, stop that for a second. When you change the graphics, you see three colors here. These three are the only colors. This fourth one is a transparency graphic. So even though it looks black, for instance, it's not black. You can see through it. So for the ghosts, you'd probably want to color in the eyes, which I'll do like such. So now when you play it again, save it that. All right, I want to see what happens when you grow using a pickle. Now the bricks didn't change, so there must be a different image for the bricks. I don't judge because it's not my game. All right. And then the one-up shroom is also the same as the super shroom, so that's going to actually be a green pickle.
Yeah.
We didn't change the fire flower, but that's not going to stop you from throwing cat heads. If you want. So there's that, and I think that's awesome.
That's amazing.
6:18. Let's go over how to change colors. So we have that, and I need to go back into it because now we're going to change the colors. The colors is changed through. I use the same emulator, FCEUX, which also has hex editing capabilities. And again, I don't know anything about hex editing, and here's why it doesn't matter if you know hex editing. I'll show you how you can change the colors, and this will change the color. This will change the colors in game. So you find. So you find Mario. Perfect. You open the debugger, you open up the PPU viewer, which stands for I have no idea. But you're looking at, here's all the in-game graphics and what element they come in from. Like, so where it says tile, you'll see the tile for this graphic is 00, that's 01, that's 03, whatever the case is. And then down here, it shows different color palettes. And each one of these four is something different. So here's green, green, black. Well, that's probably the pipes, but it's also going to be the hills in the background. So if I change that to something else, which we totally will, it'll...
Change everything to random colors.
No, and we certainly can. And then usually this one down here is player one, usually.
We turn everything like purple.
So we can do a shade of purple here. So let's
Purple in this game.
start with, there's not enough purple in this game, is there? So that's going to be 291A0F. So we're going to open up the hex editor. This is your hex editor. This is the active in-game. You see this thing tripping out here. This is the active in-game game working as we speak. But when you go to View ROM, this is the literal physical game. So if you change anything on here, it's going to change in the game. And this is where you don't need to know hex editing. Also, if you Google NES color palette, or I have the picture posted at GameStore81.com. Every Nintendo game you've ever played uses these colors. This is every color you've ever seen in any Nintendo game, and the color code it represents, which is also one of those, like, did you know? Mega Man is blue because there's more shades of blue than any other color. But never mind that, we want purple. So we're using some chartreuse. No, let's do,
Lavender.
let's do lavender. So we're going to go 2, 3, and
Lavender Town.
3. Well, we're going to go through, first we got to find out where it is in the hex editor. So we go 291A0F, and 0F is as dark as you're going to get. And I won't, because I double check everything. 291A0F. So in the hex editor, we search for that string of 291A0F. And I bet you the first thing we find is going to be right here. And I bet you that's going to be the color of the green elements in this game. So 2-9 represents, let's see here, 2-9 is going to be the lighter shade of green. So we're going to change that to 23. We can do that. So 2-9 is now, click on that, 2-3. And now 1A, which is the darker shade, we're going to change that to 0-3. And you'll also notice it's going to be, starts out light, goes dark, 0-3, 2-3, 1-3, you know, whatever the case is. So we're going to go that, 2-9, 0-3. Sometimes, before even saving it, it's already changed.
Ooh. Oh, that actually looks pretty cool.
The green is still there. If I reset it, then you get some purple elements in there. Or if you want to change, you know, Mario Brothers, the other one, he doesn't wear brown overalls. He wears blue overalls. So you can go in and find his brown overalls and turn them blue. Or we can just play with this color palette in the first place. So we're going to go, Mario is 16, 27, 18.
Nathan.
Hold on now. 16, 27, 18.
Make him warrior.
Here it
Make a
is.
Wario.
16, 20. This is
Yeah.
probably it. Sometimes you have to play around with it a little bit. Other games that are more intricate, it might be a different color on each level. But this game's simple enough, it's probably just this one here.
Do yellow Mario.
So
like
16,
Mario.
27. That's racist, kind sir. What are you talking about? His skin tone is 27. No, we're totally going to do that, though. How about 30? Well, and this, it's not going to look the same on like a television, for instance, like a CRT. So if we do this shade of maybe 39 instead of the one, that might be all right. It'll just look silly anyway. That's all we're shooting for. So 27 is going to be 29. Uh-oh, I lost it. There we go, 27. Change that to 29. 18, which was his brown overalls. We can change his hair color and something else to, give me a color, anyone?
Pink.
Pink, yep.
No, I don't want my hair to
15.
be pink.
Too late.
Aw.
Those look so good.
Aw.
And then, he doesn't need to do red. Red's overrated.
The orange.
Orange, love it.
We already did purple.
Blended camouflage.
That's actually a great idea.
Make it super hard.
No one would never, the Google would never know you're there.
16.
Their
We could go
AI
06.
would
Or 16
kind
or
of
06.
know that.
Oh, it already is 16. Yeah, see, like, so like this color of, this is 16, and on here, on this monitor, this shows us 16. So we go over, we'll do, we can go 17.
Can you change a color to transparency?
You can.
Make everything invisible.
Yeah, if you wanted to.
That'd be really boring.
No, it didn't say it, did it?
Except Mario.
So
Mario's
this
the
is-
only thing visible.
And I also lost the, because I didn't save it, I was just doing it in screen or in game. I lost the colors too. Which is, oh, it's easy to get back. So 29, 1A, oh, F. Oops. RAM. ROM. 29, 1A. Oh, F.
Are you doing that while playing?
Oh, it's just the,
It's the demo.
the demo.
Oh.
Have you noticed that the demo sucks too? Like he's not even like good. It's like,
Don't want to intimidate people.
no, exactly. You have no idea.
God, the demo is so
23
good.
and 03. 23, 0, 3.
We should turn Hammer Brothers into Pac-Man.
You good?
And maybe they do.
Wait, no. Let's make everything your name. Just like all the text your name.
And then we're going to do 16. It's going to be right here. 16, 27, 18. 16, 27, 18. Now, because it didn't change last time, I'm curious if it's in another spot, which it is. It's in a few different spots.
It's in another console.
So I'm going to shoot for hopefully this first one. I'm going to start just typing in random, like 1A,
4.
04. There you go.
There we go.
Yeah. That's actually not bad. Kind of a cool Joker.
With Luigi.
It's Ouija.
Oh, yeah. That's fine, whatever. All right. So if you like that, it looks good, then you can go ahead and save it. Save. So save ROM. The ROM is saved. Now, let's change the text.
To be your name.
Now, before I do that, there's a couple ways you can change text. And text is when it gets kind of weird and you might glitch out some things. Sometimes, like I would pull up Little Nemo the Dream Master. Because we go to the hex editor and go to View, go to ROM. I don't always find it immediately. But sometimes when you're lucky, the text is all right there. Like, hey little boy, what are you doing? And it's like, this is the entire text for the whole game.
Huh.
By the way, my name's Flip. By the way, my name's John. And you save it, and he's going to say that now for the rest of its game, or whatever the case is. Sometimes you're this lucky. This works for Ninja Gaiden, this works for Wrath of the Black Manta, there's a few other games out there. Super Mario Bros. Unfortunately isn't that easy. It's easy where there are specific programs, because it's a hackable enough game that they make specific programs that you can do that with. But if that's not the case in a game that you're working on, or you want to translate, or you want to hack, here's how to do that, and it uses another program. Don't laugh at my desktop. I have no idea what's on here. So again, my work computer. We have Tabulator. There's another free program, and we're going to find the table that it makes the text in Super Mario Brothers in the game we just made. So I'm going to open up Tabulator. I'm going to go back to the Super Mario Brothers game we were just working on.
You had like 50 Goombas to the first level.
There are Super Mario Brother level editors. I mean, they just came out like Super Mario Maker. It's like we've had Super Mario Maker for years. I don't know what you're talking about. But you can go through and actually add it. I mean, you can put Bowser as the very first thing you see in the game if you want. And you can do that through specific programs, but I wish we had more time to show you those too.
Looks like Bowser.
But we're going to show to you so here's the hex editor. It's not going to be the same, but we're going to go to the PPView viewer there. So we need to find out what makes up the table. So if you look up, oh, great, let me change the colors. Oh, it looks all right. So we need to find out what makes up the table for the text in this game. And this is how you do this. Here's the Tabulator, again, absolutely 100% free program. Start with the numbers 1 through, or 0 through 9. It starts, same thing with down here, tile, 0, 1, 0, 2. Okay, well, it starts with 0, 0. So 0, 0, automate, numbers. Perfect. Alphabet. Well, it's only in uppercase in this one. Sometimes there's upper and lowercase. This game only has uppercase, which starts at 0, 8, right afterwards. So automate, alphabet. The uppercase, this is lowercase. That's all we need. Now we're going to save the file. We'll call it SMB TBL, which I already did. Legend of Zelda is another one where you need to use this to find the text. SMB TBL, save that. It already exists. That's fine. It's going to be the same table anyway. And now we go to the hex editor. Right here. And then, I'm sure you can see what's going to happen here. Here's the ROM. It doesn't have the text in here. I wish it did. File. Open table. Open your TDL file. Not Balloon Fight. How about Super Mario Brothers? Now this is going to change. It's still the same game. And then when you scroll down enough, you'll eventually find, but our princess is in another castle. Your quest is over. Press B to continue, etc., etc.
Change it to cat.
And then, so you can also search too. So you can search. It's going to be it's uppercase sensitive or it's case sensitive. So if I search for Mario, I can find what's your name?
My name's Joseph.
Joseph. So search for text.
Change
Unfortunately,
my name
Mario
to
isn't.
Duck. Change my name to Duck.
Duck.
Yeah.
All right.
Ducky.
And then I can't. Some games you can easily push space. This one you can't. But if you find what comes up with it, like between game and over, the hex code is 24 counts as space. So where it says 0, if I put a 24, then it'll act as a space. And I can find every other instance of Mario. and change it to duck. 24. There's another Mario. Duck. 2, 4.
Change princess from princess in another castle to chicken salad.
What?
Chicken.
Oops, not that. I wish this was a game that you could just easily hit the space bar. Sometimes you can. Here's thank you, thank you, thank you. Princess. This may not all fit.
I think sandwiches.
No, never.
Chicken. 24. It's already there.
Salad.
Sandwich, I think is better.
Let's see. Well, let's find out. SANDWICH. All right. Chicken sandwich.
Perfect.
Perfect. Exactly what I was shooting for in this.
Isn't that for the Luigi text though? So it wouldn't show up as you're playing as Mario?
It may use the same text, just like sometimes it says "Thank you Mario" or "Thank you Luigi." But you're right. It may on this element. I'm not sure.
Chicken sandwich is another.
We'll save it all the same. But yeah, you're good looking out. It does say "Thank you Luigi."
Mario's hungry.
Let's see if there's another element.
Mario's going to
Princess.
eat the chicken
Not
salad.
there. Search up. Not there. Yeah, so that's the only instance where it just swaps out Mario for Luigi in that element.
And just change all the does to the Subway.
So now it says Duck. So now your name is Duck.
Alright. Why doesn't it say Super Duck Bros?
That one you'll have to use a different. There is a tile editor for the title screen.
I mean, it just makes sense.
Yeah,
Oh, it says Duck.
but it also makes sense to change that to red. Or,
Oh.
Miss the
Oh,
pickle.
demo guy.
Did you just miss the pickle?
yeah, no, I was looking for the bricks. So we have about 15 minutes left. So in the
Please, why is the
meantime,
bricks not working? I want to see the smiley face.
Yeah, I'm
Wait a
gonna-
second to break thing.
I think you changed the texture for the underground levels.
I bet I did,
Yeah.
and that's why. Yeah, so sometimes when you're, it just takes a lot. It takes a lot of this is all trial and error. Just keep going, and you mess up, and you go back and find something different or find something new or find my. There it is, PRGE 15. Alrighty. So we need these smiling faces. So we'll change it to that. Open that one too.
Are we done now?
And it may have been the, like here's this brick. Sure. This brick. Sure. And if anyone has any suggestions, shoot them out just for any random element of we should change this to this.
Change mushrooms to
But they're already pickles.
There are already pickles.
No, I mean like the mushroom, the giant mushrooms that you land on top of. Change those into pickles as well. Just giant pickles.
You sure could.
Throw a piranha plant to the Magikarp heads.
Can you
Yeah.
change Small Mario into the ship from Galaga?
Well, yeah.
Don't change me into the ship of Galaga.
No, the ship from Galaga will become you.
No.
You are the shit from Galaga.
No, because if it's small Mario and then you get a pickle and you become
You must become one with the shit from Galaga.
Okay, fine.
That's right.
The Hagrid.
That's right. I always forget where I put my stuff in this computer. Wrong is that. Here we go.
Can you change the text? Like, no, I mean like literally, like the text for the ones to be twos and the twos to be threes.
Yeah, if you want to. Be confusing, but you sure could. So here's Galaga. Boy, this doesn't show me a whole lot, but I bet if I put that there and this here, change that over, back to default. And then, that looks like, where's the other half of it? Oh, this might be it. It may be mirrored. That's totally not it.
It looks fine enough.
just a little bit.
Princess is another part.
It's a modified ship.
It is a modified ship.
Wait, you can turn the modifiers into joysticks.
We could. So that's that. Then this, on this side, I bet if I just flip that image, because it's going to be the same. And this one here. And I guess things are going to be, some of them, just because I'm doing all this over, some of these will not, the graphics will be completely mixed up anyway. There's that. Roll of bills, we have, let's see, we have, what's another thing that we see often enough?
Piranha plants.
We do see piranha plants, and I'm trying to find them.
Pipes.
Don't change pipes yet.
Like here's a piranha plant. I bet if I do that and that, and
Wait,
then
no,
this one.
change them to tacos. Taco shells. Like the outside.
That would kind of look like taco shells.
They kind of do look like taco shells. I think it's like, so piranha plants are also mirrored. What should we change it to?
Joystick maybe?
Tacos.
Or maybe a taco.
Which one?
Taco or a joystick?
Well, the joystick. Well, give me something else because it's mirrored. I don't know if I'd be able to translate.
Pac-Man.
You can do Pac-Man. It'd be a much longer Pac-Man. We can do Pac-Man.
Do Pac-Man resting on a chicken leg.
Okay, Pac-Man's kind of a good idea. I was gonna kind of look like Pac-Man anyway once I flip it around to
Make the pipes toilets.
just rightful native.
Make the pipes toilets.
You already are kind of though. Here.
And the other one is closed mouth. Which is probably just like that anyway. And it'll be on for no reason. Well, now I gotta find a piranha plant. So let's see what these look like. Save. How are we doing for? Okay. Well, we gotta. I wish we had more time because we could. You can do so much. I mean, you can see how easy it is and how to do that. Again, Gamester81.com is our thing.
Change pipes into toilets.
That's another one that's also no, it's not mirrored.
Like if you
That might be doable.
Yeah, like the top of the pipes could be like the
Yeah.
and the rest of it could be like a.
I see what you because like here's like the top pipe, like here's the top of the pipe, and then
Now
here's
the
the
toilet.
second half of the top of the pipe, and then it goes down, depending on how long the thing is. That's something that may be doable.
The copyright symbol should be a sad face.
Yeah,
Copyright
it only makes
symbol.
sense. Where's the copyright symbol? Do you see it on screen? Or?
And I saw it a bit below. It was on the.
No, it's a little bit
left.
below. Oh, you're right.
Oh, it's now it's on the right.
And that looks like a sleeper.
Yeah, kind of. Sweet. That's also going to be the. No, that's fine. All right, we can call that good. Save that. All right. Our masterpiece. Let's have a look.
No.
Yes.
Yes. Do it.
Let's do it.
We'll call it the world.
I like how it's just the ship is the face.
No.
Air pants. Oh god. Oh, they shouldn't be happy blocks now.
Yeah,
I'm too happy. Break one of them. Break one of the blocks.
I'm trying.
You should make it to the next level so we can see if you.
Yeah, I do want to see the piranha plant. There's your cat heads. Come on, you. I didn't do anything with the Koopas. Alright, let's get to the end here. Oh, watch me fail.
thought you changed them into made them bandanas.
You know, I thought I did too. I'm gonna double check. So we could have changed the flag. We could have changed.
Wait.
You can change the fireworks. You can change.
And Mario's not Mario, Mario is Duck.
Oh, that's right. Sorry, duck. Yes.
Is it
Of course.
now?
Oh, the castle is made completely of smiley faces.
You can make a moonwalking if
So
you
he's
want.
a
You can.
smooth criminal.
You can just.
And the princess is a
Go
chicken
back.
What is
sandwich.
going on there?
Oh my god.
All right, whatever.
And
Go back.
the princess is a chicken sandwich.
I don't know if I'll be able to. I might be able to get that far.
Maybe
Oh, and the coins are also. So one of the frames of animation
Go to the
still.
minus
crying.
He's crying.
Go to the minus world.
He's gonna die.
Go to the minus world.
But what wants to do is chicken sandwich?
Go to the minus world.
But chicken sandwich.
Do you know how to get to the minus world?
Yeah.
Get to the minus world.
I want to see if I can get to the. See if I can get to
Chicken
Toad,
sandwich.
We want that.
who's now not flipping you off because I chopped the arms off.
Oh yeah, now you're
Oh, there's Pac-Man.
Pac-Man.
now you're collecting.
Oh dear lord.
Now you're collecting bricks.
Oh yeah.
I want to see Pac-Man. I wasn't able to see him very good.
Oh, on
We'll
the.
go. There'll be another one.
There's always piranha plants.
That's right.
One should be coming out of this pipe, I believe. Yep, there it
There's
is.
Pac-Man. It's green Pac-Man, and you can change the colors too. Well, I got 3 minutes. Can I actually?
Go.
You do it.
Mighty
You
Cat.
got this.
Just do it! Yesterday.
I can't speed run. No, I'm not.
Yes,
I know
you
Paul
can.
Tessie. I can't speed run.
Yes, you can. Yesterday you said to Mom, make your dreams come true.
Don't let your dreams just be dreams.
Yes. Don't let your dreams be dreams.
And I'm playing on a keyboard too. That's why I'm not a PC gamer. Because I got a controller in my hand, so playing on a keyboard's even worse.
Tomorrow you said yesterday.
This is a yeah.
Also,
You're
I'm
gonna be
liking
Super
these
Mario
purple.
ROM hack paper.
Also, Shia LaBeouf is Illuminati.
Well, that's that goes without saying.
Wait, I have an idea. Bowser should be Shia LaBeouf.
That would be awesome. Bowser is such a. I didn't do Bowser only because it is such a weird formation. But the one I saved, I did one earlier that was an alien. So I left the alien. Oh, and with your.
You're distracted by the cats.
The fireballs you throw are also going to be the fire chains, so it's going to be a chain of cat heads.
Perfect.
Which, of course, was the intended plan all along.
It was the master plan.
So you'll see Bowser as some alien thing I made last time I made one of these.
It's who you've cat.
That's hilarious.
What's kind of breaking there?
See what happens.
Can you change the sound?
Alright, good lord.
Thank you, Doc. Chicken sandwich. All right.
Perfect.
That's all the time we have. So for have fun, I'd love to see your creations. Again, I'm on Twitter and Instagram. I'm on YouTube, and all these videos broken down by video. How to change color, how to change text, how to change it. It's all on YouTube. It's all at Gamester81.com. And I didn't have time today. I did this for the Seattle show, but because I can also do that, I'm going to take this ROM and turn them into playable cartridges.
Oh, no.
So I'm going to have a few of these at my booth tomorrow, and they're going to be free. If you're like, hey, I was at the booth tomorrow and I heard you had some. So I'm going to make a few of them. I only have like 4. So if you see me tomorrow and say, like, do you have any more of those left? I might have a couple of them. So I'm going to turn them into a playable cartridge.
Oh, boy.
Wait,
And I'll do that
can you
later.
change the sound with the code?
I can't do sound yet.
What do you mean?
Only there's a way to do it. I don't know how to do it.
You know how to change the code?
That's all we have. There's like a band coming up, so I got to clear out of here.
Oh, no, we're not a fan.